nothing on your channel.
It says live.
There it is.
There
It's
we go.
now.
There we go. We have found the darn little button.
Well, it says live. It's not popping. There we go.
Okay,
Now
well,
we're live. It's popped up on YouTube now.
fantastic. We're live. We are now eventually live for the guys to see what the hell's going on, right? Alrighty, so feedback quickly. We'll run through the track again a little bit later. We will run through the teams a little bit later as the guys are busy qualifying, and there is about 20 minutes left on a fast track. Track temperature 37 degrees. Wind's not really blowing, but yeah, so the first guys went out. We had Zach, and then Barini, Lino, and Captain Slow, who's gone out to do some lap times. And I see the next batch of guys are out. Here comes a Porsche.
I will say that all these guys are coming up from Kodiak. So the top 3 or top 4 right now, all Kodiak. Let's go, guys.
TJ, we were obviously not part of the driver's briefing, and I think they're going out in teams. I think 10 minutes stint each team has got 10 minutes, as I can gather what's going on here. So they all got enough time to do qualifying and see what comes up next.
That would make sense now that all these guys come out at the same time.
Righty, as I'm looking at these guys, this is obviously our new league. Let me quickly get all the details. Oh man, put myself on a little bit of pressure here. So the next league is SAFRL, the South African Formula Racing League here in South Africa, that is on track now with their 5 drivers or 4 drivers that all hopefully pitched up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. And as you can see, they have got 2 Ferraris, 2 and 3 Fords, I think, or a couple of Fords and a couple of Ferraris.
BMW.
Have they got a BM in there as well?
Oh, no, they're not out on track though.
There we go. Alrighty, so obviously league versus league. This is the first one that League L&R versus League Kodiak versus League SAFRL is you know, joining up and having some track time. So we're definitely looking forward to another couple of races. We've already lined up 3, so we're definitely looking for more. Am I right, TJ?
Yeah, I'm ready to see how all of this goes down. We got guys on different time zones, so some of these guys are coming off. Some of these guys are coming up just waking up for the Kodiak guys, and I know some of your guys are just about to go to bed after, right?
Well, our South Africans, we don't really go to bed at 8:15.
Different. Well, what time? Okay, what time is it over there? In the morning?
It's 8:15 at night.
Okay.
Yeah. But fun and games. Guys on the YouTube channel, sorry about the delay again, but if there's anything on the mic you would like to say, any sound issues, please let us know. Type a message. And again, thanks for everybody that is joining in. Righty, as the guys are doing for sure. 145 looking good for this league. Jaja, thanks for joining. Good to have you on the YouTube chat. Don the Sniper, you are awake. Oh, so he hit the barrier, jumping to the pits. So Team SAFRL is all in red. Freaky, just to answer you there, all right, the leagues obviously, as I can gather, has got 10 minutes each to do their qualifying times, so they have to wait another 5 minutes and 16 seconds before they can jump on track. As we can see that the guys are moving up the leaderboard with the red and black for SAFRL.
About to get some new laps coming through. And those about to come to the last corner.
Ooh, going wide with the Ford. I think he just dirtied his time over there. Well,
And
they've at least
up one position.
They have got at least another 3 laps in it, so they do need to push hard. TJ, like I mentioned, you know, small changes, big changes, and that little button on the YouTube channel for me to go live, yeah, it didn't pop up from the start, but it is what it is. At least we are live at the moment. Rossi,
I'm honestly seeing these guys attack these tracks they're going fast right now. I'm just amazed how these guys are keeping steady, especially coming up to this next right-hander. Very hard to keep this rear end in check.
velocity, yeah, 145 is fast. Let's see what Team LNR will do in the next 3 minutes when they all go out as well and hit the track quite hard. Track is still fast, it's not optimum, so as we know, optimum track is that the lap times will definitely be a little bit quicker, but I must also say the track is quite hot at the moment, 37 degrees, so that plays a big role on the tires and tire wear as well. So yeah, let's see what these guys are capable of doing. So there's about 12 minutes left of total qualifying. But thanks, Rasi, for joining us here on YouTube as well. Jaja Frieki, Don the Sniper. Let's quickly scroll up here. Who else is it? Death Queen. Okay, great, Death Queen. Gee ons 'n naam there. Velocity, thanks for joining. But let's see what the rest of the guys are up to. TJ, do you want to quickly give us a rundown on Team Kodiak?
Yeah, we've got these guys. All of them dropped down a little bit, and now we have Zach in the Ford Mustang. In the 65. He's wanting to go for a podium pick. So we'll see if he can get that. He's got the speed and consistency to do it. Then we've got the Porsche 692 of Issa. I think that's how he says his name. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. He is concerned about all the Mustangs. Made a very big point. And especially about turn 8 and 9. He's got consistency, but not as fast laps in qualifying. He says he does his best laps in the race. Lino, where is he at? He is also, I'm pretty sure, in a Mustang. No, he's in an Aston Martin. So expect that thing to be pretty unlikely, not unlikely. Alive when it comes to corners. That thing likes to jump out. But he wants a top 10. He's got issues with his corners corner number 1 all the way into the bus stop. And if you don't get that first corner right, it's going to be hard to carry all that momentum, especially against these Mustangs. But he is very clean in a battle. I actually did a battle with him this past Thursday for 27 laps. We only connected once, and that was completely because of a racing incident. But he is very good with pressure.
Sounds good, sounds good. Thanks for giving us the rundown on that. Yeah.
Slow?
Captain Slow?
Slow, we got one more. He's in the number 6 Mustang, and he is just wanting to finish today. That's all he wants. He just wants to finish.
Well, it's going to be a long race, so anything is going to be important.
I see that TJ has dropped it down again to a 45-4.
Team SA FRL definitely pushing all the way to the top with the Stig, Andre, Panda, and TJG. Yeah.
That's
TJG. Yeah. So their 10 minutes is basically over. They are jumping to the pits from here. Then we'll have got the Team Alan R that's going to be going out to do their last 10 minutes of qualifying. Britilica, Nemesis, Charles the Medic in the BM, Brandon Williams in the Ford number 55, followed by Nubile with his Ford. And then I'm sure, TJ, you can pronounce Kudu right, am I right?
Yeah, I can pronounce that right. Kudu?
Kudu?
I definitely would have said kudo. Because where I'm from, that's a doe, that's a deer. So thank you for helping me with that. I am sorry if I get anybody's throws that rear end out.
Alrighty, obviously Team Alan R. Yeah, Team Alan R has been on the road for a couple of years now with PC as well. Unfortunately, that has closed down, but the console we are hitting quite hard here in South Africa. So we've got a lot of events going. I joined Alan R about 3 years ago, and yeah, it's been going good. We're also holding hands with Motorsport South Africa, hosting some events with the FIA. So there's a lot of stuff happening with Alan R. I'm not too sure about all the other leagues. TJ, have you guys got anything else going on with other leagues in there by you guys or anything like that?
Well, I just joined these guys pretty recently. Well, Captain Slow here could probably tell you more about that, actually.
Okay. Captain Slow?
We'll throw him right into it. So do you have any information about Kodiak and stuff?
Well, I know Kodiak started in June 2024, and with ACC prior to that, there was basically about just a NASCAR event that the guys were hosting as Kodiak. And then obviously from 24 till now, they've been racing Assetto Corsa quite hard.
Sorry, I wish I had some more information for you guys, but I had just recently joined this league, and I've had some very fun times with very good battles. So if you're in NA and you're looking for them, and you can't hit any of the other leagues, look us up.
For sure, definitely. One of our 3 leagues are definitely up for it. While we're talking about leagues, we've also got a King of the Hill at Nords, South African style, coming up on the 25th of July. If you guys want to join us, please just double check the Discord channel and our YouTube channel, and even our website. Everything will be advertised there. It will be open for guys from Kodiak and SAFRL as well. So we're hoping to fill the lobby. But let's quickly jump back to the qualifying. As you can see, Brandon Williams going for a 145.3 right at the top, for Team Allen are, as the rest of the guys are going over the finishing line for the last, I think they can squeeze in another 3 laps and give it their best, as they are all spread up nice and evenly to have enough, what's the right word I'm looking for, airflow through the brakes, and obviously not pushing up the tire temps, as the track is still under fast and 37 degrees for the server.
And the tire tests throughout the race are going to be very, very important, because we're going to be going from day to night, and here in Watkins Glen, it's going to get pretty cold pretty quick. So those tire temps are going to be very important, pressures, everything. See if these guys can figure it out.
DJ, another thing obviously, which is nice to obviously see the guys on track with their gamer tags, but on the vehicle itself, all the liveries is basically nicely set out.
I just came through, watched Brandon Williams for his first lap, or second lap. He drops it again, by the way, but he would have been probably a 10th quicker, because he came out and slammed the outside wall right before the start straight.
Oh no. But at least we know the pressure is definitely on for the top, I want to say the top 5 guys.
Oh, definitely.
Mubile moving up to 8th position in his Ford as well. Nemesis in 9th position. Everybody's moving up nicely. Kudu is still trying to get his BMW on track. And what I was saying about the liveries is you can actually see who's racing in which league. So the red will be SAFRL, and Kodiak will then be in the white, blue and red, if I'm not mistaken.
This orange for this league is such a good color. I love how it's coming off, and you can see it. It looks bronze in certain angles.
Right, gents, let's test it again. Can you hear me?
Oh, Captain Slow.
There you go. Sorry, I had to restart everything because my system just decided to freeze on me. So it's part of the game, they say.
That's it. Well, thanks for joining us.
No, more than welcome. More than welcome. Good evening, everybody. Evening, commentators, spectators, and drivers.
So we were asking earlier before we left, could you give us any more details on how you guys came up and came to be? Because I had just recently joined this, and I wish I had done some more homework.
Well, myself, I've been with Kodiak now for a year and a half, 2 years now, and my understanding is that originally it started off as a NASCAR Heat 5 Discord server. So a lot of the original guys, they've moved on, they've created something else, and when the previous owners decided, let's bring in ACC, yeah, the league just grew. It just grew, and yeah, 2 years ago when I joined, that's basically what I did. I cut my teeth on ACC on console, and I've been racing here ever since. Obviously, doing the work that I do, there's 3 months in the year that I am not able to race with Kodiak due to time difference, because like I said, because of work. But the rest of the time, that's what we do. That's what we do. Spend our time racing, and yeah, having fun doing it.
And we do still have a couple, like 5 or 6 races left in our season, maybe 4 now, I believe.
Oh yeah,
in our GT3 season.
Yep, and that's quite close as well after our last race.
Yeah, so, I think we're tied for first.
Yeah, I'm actually looking up the stats right now.
To be clear,
it's
not
close
specifically, but
yeah, no, I think the top 3 drivers, if from memory, 4 points in it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
4 points in it, 3-4 races to go. So it's quite tight.
Coming through, we have some new lap times on the board. Nobele comes up with a 7/10 difference, and we have another one from Brandon, 44.8.
That is correct.
As I'm talking about that, or 44.4. Sorry.
Yeah, that's quick. I mean, I'm voting that he needs to be disconnected or
No, we don't do that. No, no,
maybe
no.
start from the back 2 laps down. No,
And that's a
No,
big
no.
worry. That's a big worry too, because like we're all on console. There is connection issues on like not bad connections issues for ACC, but it does happen, and that's a big thing. You can lose a lot of points doing disconnecting.
Oh yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's exactly.
But from what I can see on the screen, yeah, in terms of, sorry, continue.
Sorry, Captain Slow. Yeah, it's like the sound of the racing has disappeared as well. So you guys can carry on there. I know qualifying is over. There's about 2 minutes left while I try and get the sound back for some reason. Yeah, fun and games. Here we go.
See, if this was Formula One, we would have blamed EA for any and all interruptions and problems.
I'm not going to make the car sounds tonight. Okay, it's easy.
Ooh, Nemesis was trying to, but he taps the wall last second. Doesn't put a new lap in.
Alrighty, and there is your final standings.
Somebody slammed the wall.
Yeah, now I need to get the sound back on this very, very quickly.
Right, gentlemen, I'm going to go back to my team group. Have fun tonight. That's what it's all about. And yeah, see you guys on the other side.
Captain Slow, thanks
Good
for joining.
Luck, have some fun.
Definitely will do. Thank you guys again.
All right, TJ, it's all very quiet. I don't know why the sound is not coming through here. But Brandon Williams.
Up on the side. Go ahead.
Sorry, just repeat that, TJ.
I was saying I have the chat sitting up to the side, but I don't have the sound on, so I didn't know you didn't have it.
Oh, yeah, I can see it's not the green bar is not flipping all over. Let's just check here.
We got right now. We have Brandon Williams sitting on top pole with a 44.484, and then almost a full second back, TJ is sitting on with a 0.939 back on. I don't do math, so it's definitely a 45.5, I believe. And then top three is sitting at 46. No, 40. Hold up. 44.7. And a 44.8. Oh, I can't see it, so.
Alrighty, so
guys
that
could see too.
They are all on track, and I'm still clicking away here to get this sound through.
Before we get started here. See all the cars jumping, everybody putting in new presets, getting all their gas loaded. I know some of the Kodiak guys trying to do a single pit stop. So this should be interesting. We have one mandatory pit stop, but that doesn't mean that they can't stop for more.
Exactly.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I do think that I heard a rumor that the Mustang can do it one stop.
And obviously this is not a full formation lap. This is a short lap, so they'll still start with cold tires, if I can say that, but medium hopefully. Track temperature is definitely 37, and we are on an optimum track, and we don't have any rain for today's race, it looks like. Why can't I get the sound through now? What happened? Where did it disappear to? What did you do, TJ?
Can barely hear you in stream.
Sorry.
I don't know. I didn't. 30 seconds, guys. We're working on it.
Alrighty, we're gonna have. I'm not gonna press the drive button. Let us spectate on TJG from the front to see if everybody's gonna make a clean corner for the first one after the start. Why would this not be any sound?
All right, here we go. See all these guys swerving, getting their tire temps as much as possible.
Tires and brakes at the same time, correct? Yes.
And I'll let you do this.
I am on TJG spectating as they go green, green, green. Brandon Williams in the front, followed by TJG. Ford coming on the inside. Ooh, cutting it very, very close.
Couple bumps. In the rear, we had a couple bumps. I think Slow took a pit.
As the guys are flowing through, I will be going through the field as they all seems like no yellow dots on the map, so everybody is keeping their noses clean. Through the bus stop they go. Lubele moved up to third position.
Before. A great move.
Oh, there's a definite big fight in the front with Brandon Williams and TJG fighting for positions from the word go. Not too sure who's got enough fuel in and what the pit strategy is going to be like. But that Ferrari is on the rear bumper of that Ford. Now I need to focus back here to try and get the sound back on. Further down the field,
inside.
Porsche is in the mix.
I think TJ is going to try to fake him out here, try to fake dive bombs, make him outbrake himself.
As the rest of the field, everything looks good for the first lap. What's happening?
What a move by Zach there. I don't know how he got that Mustang turned in time, but he just went right beside Nemesis. Or not Nemesis, the number 9.
Yeah, that is Nemesis.
I've lost track.
TJ.
Maybe it was Nemesis who did the. No, there it goes. Now it's fixed itself.
Further down the field, everything looks good. Number 6 is still in the pits. Captain Slow, not too sure what happened there. I do see some high pings. Charles, the medic from here, position 14. They've got their own little battle going here at the back of the field.
That's one thing that these guys have to keep in mind is the ping ratio too is not going to be great. Everybody's sitting on about a yellow bar.
That's correct. Yes, we've got.
Have to be careful when they get close.
3 guys with a little bit of the red one. Oh man! Oh! There we go.
Oh!
There we go. Oh, I missed that.
Big hit.
Big hit.
I think TJ's going to go for the move right here on the inside. Can't outbrake him though.
Brandon Williams just hanging on there. Why can't I get any darn sound? Alrighty, well, the battle for first and second is definitely still going on. We've got Panda there in the background with his red Ford trying to play catch up. 2 seconds behind DJG.
5th through 9th right now are locked in within a second of each other, all on top of each other. This is going to end either badly or great, and I'm ready for it.
Righty, let's quickly
That going
move
inside makes it.
Yeah, let's quickly check here a little bit around the field. We have got a midfield battle here between Zach, Andre F1, and Nemesis. A lot of battles, scars on the Ford, side by side. Ooh, touch and go through the bus stop.
Great reflex.
Ooh. DJ, we definitely have got some network issues. I can barely hear you. Ooh, there's a touch and go. Oh, another vehicle on the side of the track. 778. Nemesis, unfortunately, involved in another accident. But as you can see,
closer for first, down to a 10th now.
I can see that they are definitely pushing hard. Don, the sniper race is 2 hours long. So we still got an hour and 54 minutes to go. And I need to focus to get this darn sound back on the video card. And I don't know why it disappeared. So again, guys, I do apologize for this. I am trying to work on this technical difficulty in the background as we are watching DJG chasing down Brandon Williams of Alan R. And Panda is just 2.7 seconds behind DJG, followed by Zach. And the gaps are growing for the first, I want to say, 6 drivers on track. F1 Andre doing well in his Porsche. Digaligiga, Diliga, SAFL, not too sure how they pronounce that gamer tag. But he's hanging in there with his Ferrari, followed by the Porsche of Kodiak. See, there's going to be definitely going to be a battle over here. The Porsche is catching up to him. Deactivate. No, we don't want to deactivate anything. We just want some sound. Come on, system.
Watching this whole lap with TJ has been incredible. The pressure he is putting on Brandon Williams just has not left 3/10 behind him. He has been on his rear bumper this entire lap.
The
Brandon
Porsche
is holding strong.
Yeah, I can see he's 2.207 seconds behind Brandon. But the Ferrari and the Porsche also had a little bit of a tingle. But the Porsche of Borini has made the pass clean, followed by Charles, the medic, right behind them. So definitely looking good for the first top drivers, 10 drivers at the moment. As the 2 front guys are pushing hard and making a nice big gap. Ooh, that Ferrari just sticking it down through the bus stop.
They have to be careful, though. If they're going to make this pass, it has to be clean, because if they make contact, Panda is right by 3 seconds, but that's a lot of time. Easy to lose 3 seconds in one little tap.
That's it. Okay, let's further go down here. Another Ford with a little bit of battle scars, chasing down Lino R3 with his beautiful red SAFRL livery. We have got Brutilica in the pits at the moment. Not too sure what went wrong there, followed by Nubile further down due to a good start, unfortunately going all the way down to 14th position. He obviously did his pit strategy. As you can see, he's got a little green line or green block next to his number. But Captain Slow is back on track. He's 2 laps down. We've got the Stig, unfortunately, also 3 laps down. But as we know, this race is still 1 hour and 50 minutes. Back to the front. Oh, come on, sound.
They're finally starting to break away from 3rd position here. But as I've been watching these guys, I don't know if TJ is going to be able to get him right now. He's going to have to hold back, save his tires, because that Ford is just pulling away from every straight, and every time he wants to go for it, he has to back out.
DJ, that is correct. I also think he just needs to hang in there. Don't make the gap too big. Get some fresh air. You know, cool down the brakes, cool down the tires a little bit, and then start pushing again a little bit later. There is a caution on track.
Lino has crashed into the barrier.
Oh.
He has definitely got some damage. I don't know if he's got enough. Could have that been contact, though?
Yeah, unfortunately, we did miss it. I can see he's still stuck there on the barrier. I don't know if he's going to jump to the pits or is he be able to drive back to the pits. But he is still stuck over there. Who is everybody else? Yeah, his nemesis is chasing down R3. Both of these Fords has got a lot of damage. They're going to be nursing it together all the way as far as they can. And Kudu is still hanging in their 9th position. And in front of him, the other BM of Charles, the medic. What else is the lap times? Looking a little bit closer. Not really. There we go. Lino has also in the pits. Righty. Panda's definitely got a nice big gap. He can focus and just get the lap times in.
I wouldn't say that much because he has been losing time but maybe a 10th or 2 every lap to Zach right behind him. Because that gap was 5 seconds, and now it has dropped. Or 5.5 seconds, and it has dropped.
Yeah, definitely. Well, don't know what the fuel strategy is for the 2 front guys, but let's see how this is going to be playing out.
Everybody's pretty spread out now.
I can't see exactly where the issue is with the darn sound today. We had it just a couple of seconds ago. Well, a couple of minutes ago, actually.
Is it totally gone?
It's totally gone. There's not even a movement on the screen. So I'm trying to get it back as much as I can by clicking every darn thing I can think of while these guys are fighting it out on track. And I can't seem to find what the problem is. I don't want to plug out anything.
TJ has backed it down a little bit. Just letting these guys, or letting him stay within half a second. Hasn't really dropped him that much, keeping him honest. But maybe staying out a little bit of that
dirty air.
That he might
yes,
be
exactly. Further down the field,
Go ahead.
Shell is catching up to Borini, if I can call him that, with a Porsche, slowly but surely. So there's going to be another battle that will be forming soon. And Nemesis, the two broken Fords, they are not too far apart. I see TJ has now fallen back a little bit more, 800 of a second behind Brandon Williams. Not too sure, is this now due to tire damage or tire wear? But let's see how this is going to play out. But at the moment,
I was thinking that he might have been getting too close to him when he was on him much. Those few laps, roasted his tires a little bit. Now he's got to pull back to cool him down.
Yes, that's definitely possible.
Lino's still in the pits. Hopefully he can get back out here soon.
Yeah, let's I don't want to play around with anything here quickly, but I just want to check. That is quite loud, so that shouldn't be an issue there. Not sure why it doesn't come through on the stream again, guys. I do apologize, but we are working as we can.
Looks like both of our closest battles have dropped off a little bit. TJ has dropped off another few tenths, now down to 1.4 seconds down.
Here's Brandon Williams pushing that forward over the limit. He's also got the fastest lap eventually for the race at a 1:45.5. As we check, TJ's fastest lap was a 1:45.8. So that is definitely possible. Tire wear, it's definitely not fuel. I don't think it's fuel. Right, I don't know if I should quickly see if I can make some changes and just plug and replug
Looking
this.
at lap times a little bit, though, it does seem that Brandon has been a little bit more 45s than TJ has. So a little bit more consistent for Brandon on his laps. It's going to help him grow that gap out. But now it is back down to a second.
Well, we've got we've also got Charles the medic chasing down the Porsche of the Kodiak Porsche of Borini. What do you guys call him, the TJ?
I think I don't know. Borini sounds the easiest, so it was Ita for me, and Borini sounds the best. But I will get to him and see what he wants us to call him.
Definitely, we'll pick up the pace with all the names on the next event, and so these two guys are definitely keeping each other honest. Dilly, shall we call him Dilly, with a Ferrari number 99? He's just pacing along, keeping it clean. He's in the middle of F1 Andre with his Porsche and Ita or Borini. So he's hanging in there. Zach is also just pacing along. I don't think these guys they're definitely in for the long run. Track temperature is still 37. The wind is blowing a little bit now at the moment, so that's quite interesting. But further than that, TJ is still, call it a second behind Brandon Williams. But I'm sure this is going to be another fight as they are catching number one, which will be Nubile, in 12th position. So they'll definitely be making their first, catching one of the slower drivers or one of the accident drivers very quickly in the last, 20 minutes, catching the first oak to make a pass, and hopefully he will let us go on the blue flags and no incidences. So we're looking forward to that. TJ, over to you. I'm just going to quickly go to this screen and see if I can fix something on my side.
All right. Well, right now I'm looking down in the field, seeing where everybody's at, and still with Nemesis with his damaged Mustang, must be not that bad for him to decide to keep it out. He did hit the wall or hit the driver pretty hard, but it must be pretty good. No Billy right behind him, which he is pretty far back, and hold up. We lost TJ. TJ must have made a mistake because now he's way back. So something happened to TJ to bring him down. It says he's 11 seconds. That doesn't seem right. Oh no, whoa. TJ's in 5th now. I'm sorry. Panda is in 2nd. So something big off for TJ. Zach now makes it into 3rd. F1 Andre into 4th, and then Dilly into 5th. TJ is still dropping a little bit, so something wrong bad for TJ.
TJ hit the wall twice. I just got the second one. Look at the damage on the Ferrari, and he's going to be nursing it all the way, I think, to the pits if he can. No, it's not drivable. Or was he waiting for the guys? He's letting them go. So, yeah, unfortunately, that has happened. And that was a good battle.
He could still recover this, though.
I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can. Oh, he's going off track again. I don't think that Ferrari, but he's going to nurse it around as much as he can to the pits as everybody else has moved up. And now, obviously, Brandon, there's a big gap between first and second position.
Charles slipped out in the first corner. Sorry for the but it threw me off. I was not expecting to do that. He was right behind Barini coming out of turn 1, but he's good. Nothing hit.
Righty, is he making it to the pits? He has made it to the pits, at least. Okay, so the unplug and in-plug definitely did not solve the problem. We'll carry on as we're watching Kudu.
Kudu
has just lost the rear. Yeah, just missed the rear, and obviously R3 has just made sure that he stayed out of it. I don't think there was a touch involved. Kudu back on track, losing, I think, 2 positions, maybe 1. Charles the medic, there's a little bit of a gap now. He did put some pressure on Barini a little bit earlier, but again, I think a little bit of fresh air is not too bad, as the top guys are just hanging in there, trying not to make any mistakes by themselves. As we are now, here is Nemesis.
These are not 2. I was just watching him, and those 2 levers behind. Oh, Nemesis runs wide, hits the wall.
Not too sure if he missed his brake mark or did he go wide. There's just not enough traction on the tires. Carrying on straight. Is he going to nurse it to... No, I think he's going to jump to the pits. That suspension looks a little bit broken from this point. Yeah, he's going to stop next to the track. I don't think that thing is going to... No, going to make another lap, unfortunately. Back to the front where Brandon Williams is still keeping his nose clean. He is catching up to Nubile, the 2 LNR4 drivers. From there, we have got Sergeant Panda from SAFRL hanging in 2nd position, 13 seconds behind Brandon, which is a big, big gap, followed by Zach, which is actually quite cool. So we've got Alan R, SRFL, and then we've got Kodiak in 3rd position. That's actually
one of all of us on the podium.
That's it. We want to keep it that way. And yeah, so there's still an hour and 36 minutes left of this race.
Let's not count out F1 Andre, though. He is still only a second and a half behind Zach. So now he even has more of a reason to push to get that.
Velocity,
Zach
it is a difficult night out here with us with no sound. Let me refocus on that quickly. Give me another second. TJ, if you want to take over, and I'm going to leave the screen going on. Where is the next battle? That is a good question.
There's not much. There's really third here.
Bertilica and...
But how much does he wants this photo?
TJ, there.
An hour and a half left. Get lower. Of course, start losing a little bit of traction in the front of the gas. Plus, got a whole lot of room.
Just a quick one, TJ. Your the signal I think on Discord is leaving us here in the dark as well. It's breaking up your commentary big time.
I am so sorry, guys.
No, it is what it is.
Here, let's see if I can fix this real quick. But I'll let you get through so you can comment. I'm gonna walk away for it. But as we go through the back of the field, Barini still in sixth, Charles Medic, sorry, in seventh, Revolution in eighth, and Kodo in ninth. Nobile just, I believe, is right in front of the leader right now. So will he be a good lapper? I'll stay on board with you guys so I can tell you. But
fantastic.
As we go through, he is getting the blue flag.
I'm sure Nubile, yeah, Nubile will give him the pass since he is the leader. I don't think there will be any issues whatsoever.
Especially since they're on the same team. It should be pretty good.
I just want to see this pass. Would he go left? Would he go right? They are all in the same chat lobby, so I'm sure there is communication from both drivers. Would he make the pass soon?
He's not really giving it. Making him fight for it.
Yeah. Yeah, is he watching? Is he watching the mirrors? Is he watching the blue flags? There we go. White he goes.
His race director should tell him.
There we go. Okay, great. I'm thinking if I should quickly restart my console and see if that is going to solve the sound problem. So I do apologize if we're going to have a quick rundown without a stream. But as you can see, Zach has definitely closed a little bit of a gap, followed by F1 Andre, who is now 1.8 seconds behind him. And yeah, so the guys are definitely spread up evenly, but there is still battles that can erupt between the guys. As our leader, Brandon Williams, is still in the lead. It's just too bad TJ had the incident and so forth. Has he left us? I think he has. No, he hasn't. We've definitely dropped the driver. Am I correct, TJ?
I'm looking at lap times. Give me 1 second. Yes, we have. Not sure who it is, though. It is not on Kodiak's side. I am not sure who is all leaving, but we can look real quick to figure out who's we're missing. Red.
Okay, so I am going to leave the stream quickly. Oh, I can't really. Yeah. All right, let me
I think we
quickly.
might be missing one of the red team, and I'm bad with remembering names and color identification, but that is the red team is which league again?
SAFRL. Yeah, that's a long league. Yeah.
FRL.
Yeah.
I
The
think we
red.
were missing one of them.
Okay, well, we can call them the red team if we can. Alrighty, let me quickly jump out. I'm going to quickly leave it on this quickly and just see if I can, unfortunately, switch off or restart my console, and hopefully the sound issue will be resolved. So please hang with us.
I will keep you guys informed if I can with Discord issue. I am sorry. I'm going to be trying to figure this. No, Billy trying to stick with Brandon Williams though. Maybe try to unlap himself from a couple of these guys later on in the race. It is starting to get dark here though. So the night is coming into effect now. These guys are going to start losing sight. Maybe start losing some of their breakpoint marks. Or the ability to see them, that is. But we are getting a little bit darker. And the lights have come on. So lights are open today. We're coming through. Brandon on a 17 lap mark here. It's here. Zach and Andre have pushed the pace a little bit. They are now only down 2 seconds.
Quite strange. I just got into the lobby and I got DC'd at the same time. So, yeah, fun and games.
But looking on here, now we have a battle, I believe. No, it is not a battle. It is TJ pushing Andre a little bit faster. This is going to help him. If he can push Andre up to Zach, this will help him make that pass. So maybe a little bit of strategy coming out from these guys. Help each other out, get another position. Oh, as Andre lets TJ by, maybe he wants to get a little bit of his line, see what he's doing. Zach coming up, we're closer a little bit now to Panda. 2.1 seconds now. F1 Andre lost 2 seconds letting TJ by there. Oh, that's such a beautiful shot. Sun just barely coming up over that corner. Panda doesn't want to let him go, though. He wants this second, it looks like.
Alrighty, let's quickly. No, still nothing on the sound. Can you believe it? I DC'd back on and still no sound. I don't know what is going on here tonight.
Andre using TJ now a little bit to pull him through, but I don't know if it's enough. It's better for him to be in front of TJ. But Zach, that time is closing to second. Ever so slightly. Brandon Williams about to hit his second lapper of the... No, and he goes... He's sideways, comes off the track a little bit, but he's back. He's back to moving. Mobile gets right around him.
I just caught it when he got back onto track on the stream.
Looks like he lost the front end a little bit from oversteer from the rear. And then when it caught, it sent him straight over. Lucky he did not tap the wall. He got it stopped.
And that could be due to just getting a little bit more comfortable around the track and not focusing 100%, but anything is possible. I don't think he's got too much pressure on himself.
The temperature on track has dropped 10 degrees too. So they might be running in a little bit of looseness because the tires don't want to be warmed up anymore.
Exactly. That's very, very true.
Zach has dropped it again. Dropped it 6/10 now. He's 1.4 behind second place.
As the guys are catching up to the rest of the field, going through the field, slower drivers. So yeah, this is fun. Britilica, 11th position. Captain Slow moving up to 12th position after a while in the pits in the beginning. TJ.
What's up? I'm trying to see what if they have fuel indicated on their dashes when we're in spectating mode, but it does not do that.
That is the truth. It does not do that. While TJ is chasing down, I'm not too sure which Ford driver. TJG, but Nemesis is at the back. Superlino with his Aston. He's got the blue flag as the guys are making passes over here. Going through the bus stop.
Right now, it's Zach who has the right of way from TJ, because TJ is a lap down, I believe.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's those guys. Okay, cool beans. Okay, I still need to figure out this darn sound.
If I'm Zach here, I make sure that TJ stays behind me. He's pushing me up a little bit, closer and closer. TJ's going for the pass, maybe? Nope, backs out of it.
Oh, and that's definitely not for position.
Exit. It is not. No, this is TJ is in 13th at the moment. 2 laps now. Finally makes the pass.
Can't see the darn fault here.
It is now night. Track temp and temperature around are at 25.
Still optimum track, but definitely...
We started at 36.
Yep.
Definitely enough for these guys to notice. Zach has lost 2.5 seconds from this, and it's almost a replay of what happened to F1 Andre after the pass. And it's contact.
Oh, there's definitely contact, unfortunately.
Zach into the wall.
And that, TJ, TJG and Zach obviously not even fighting for position. And I don't think Zach would be happy with that move at all. I am going through every single...
That's a tough call to make.
Yeah. He's definitely not going to be happy with that move whatsoever. Unfortunately.
I don't think the stewards will be either.
As you can see, it's getting
Love to
nice
see
and
that,
dark
Nick.
on track.
Oh, man, I don't know if it is on every Mustang. If you look on the sides of the glowing pipes
Yes.
on the side, that is such a cool shot.
As the Porsche has got the same at the back, the Ford is on the side. I think the Ferrari is also glowing at the back for the two exhausts, or the two exhausts glowing like a red light at the back. And the BM has only got that little one on the side. But yes, the Ford looks awesome at night.
I do like how the number plates are glowing. That's cool. I have not seen a night race yet, so these details are really nice. And
Welcome to Assetto Corsa.
Enzo, that is who we lost. No, he wasn't supposed to race in there. That's right.
Hey guys, do you have any feedback on what just happened with Zach and Dilla guy? Dilla, is that his name? The Ferrari?
No, it was TJ.
Oh, TJ. Okay.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell everything from my point of view, but from my point of view, it looked like TJ was aggressively defending.
And Dilla guy, Dilla, is that his name?
But
Ferrari?
coming through hard on the corner, it looked like TJ or Zach wanted to make the pass, but TJ didn't want to give it up, and then I couldn't tell who made first contact, but from my angle, it looked Zach.
Wasn't TJ a lap down?
He was.
He
two
was.
laps, I believe he is still 2 laps down.
Yeah, we don't know why they were fighting for position there. Don't know why, but yeah.
Or just 2 laps.
I was just listening to some of the guys talking, and it looked like there might have been some, he was just holding him back a little bit, just kind of trying to keep him at bay in the back, and he wasn't allowing Zach to pass in the back. Zach was saying, what is he doing? And we're just, hey, he's a lap down at least, so he should let you through. But as Zach tried to go by in the bus stop, there was some contact towards the left, and it just put him right in there for a 5-minute repair pit. I don't know. You'll have time to see it. I just didn't know what the ruling would be on something like that, or what possibly ruling you could have on that.
Yeah, the stewards will look into that.
TJ did do the same type of move to Andre as well. Very aggressive, and then kind of held him back a couple seconds.
Those were Zach's exact words. He kind of, in his own words, what is he doing? I'm trying to get around him. And from there, I don't know what TJ's intentions. No one can read anyone's mind, but the contact, you saw it. We'll see. I just want to see what you guys thought and what you saw.
Getting real dark now. Temperature is, it looks like it's going to set at 24-ish. Very hard to see. These guys might be missing some braking zones too. I know I use a lot of the outside see, but at night, very hard to see these.
Yeah, we definitely have to look hopefully at saving the race highlights to see exactly what happened there through the bus stop. Charles the medic has moved up to 5th position. followed by R3.
Another close lapper battle with Barini and Nemesis for 5th. But Nemesis is a lap down. We'll see how they play. I am very curious to see if this happens to anybody else with TJ tonight. Now we know he's probably on some thin ice with the stewards.
TJ has also...
So he'll have to be careful with every other pass.
That's it. And TJ obviously left the lobby as well. TJG. No, he's still in. Sorry. He's still there. No, he's still there. Sorry. We definitely somebody down. Here we go.
I'm not 100% sure who it is yet.
Same here. Same here.
Back in the timetables and see.
Quickly have a look.
Oh yeah.
Who did we drop? 20 laps. Superlino. No, 5 laps down. No, he's in. No.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Not exactly sure who we've lost yet. It's the Stag. Or the Stig. 466 Mustang.
Righty, let me try. I don't want to restart the PC. Unfortunately, I don't want to do that because we're going to lose a little bit more action. And then getting back to action. Crap, let me try something else.
Not many close battles here. Everybody pretty spread apart. Looking at lap times. Seeing if anybody has dropped any bit of pace yet. Not much for Brandon Williams. He is still running in the low 46s to 47s. Pretty much most of the race. Panda's running some 47s still consistently. Getting up into the 48s as we're going through though. And for Andre, we have 47s pretty much across the board. A couple 48s here and there, but pretty consistent on lap times. I'm going to figure out this issue with my mic next time. I don't have the time while he's working on the stream.
Yeah, I'm quickly just trying to reset as much as I can. Now it's frozen on my side. There we go. Back to normal. And I have got sound. Do I have sound?
Let's see.
I'm going to pop it back now.
Oh, you have dropped the race there. As I look over.
Okay, sound is back.
Captain Slow here. Holding up Brandon Williams a little bit. He's going to be the best lapper I've seen most of the night. All the way outside for him.
Oh, you a little bit sideways, but hanging on to it. Alrighty, sound is back. TJ, we've done something right. I don't know what, but it is back.
Hey, at least we got one thing right.
Velocity. Okay, guys, sorry about this. Yeah, we've got our glitches. We're working through it as we go. We've still got an hour and 12 minutes of great commentating going, as we have been doing for the last, call it 35 minutes with no sound. So hats off to me and TJ here. Thanks for the love. Oh man. Alrighty.
Oh man. I don't know who was right behind him for a second, but somebody was spitting flames. Zach was spitting flames. Coming into the first corner.
I see a lot of hearts coming through on the YouTube. Thank you very much. Alrighty, back to the action. Kudu, everybody else right at the top. Brandon Williams going through the field. Slowly but surely, he's just made the pass on Zach. That's just too bad with the incident between TJG and Zach, but yeah, they've still got an hour to make up as much as they can. It's good to have a
TJ. He has made it to the back. Now this is going to be seen. TJ likes to pass no matter what position. So will this be interesting? Or will we make it more clean now that it's his teammate?
Superlino hanging in there in 15th position with his Aston, the only Aston on track. And we'll hopefully see a lot more pit strategies working out within the next, I want to say, 10 to 15 minutes.
These guys have got to be getting low on some
fuel and tire wear, exactly. Braking a little bit earlier, nursing it a little bit nicer through the corners. As we know, the elevation on this track is quite ups and downs.
I don't really know if we can say about saving tires or fuel for Brandon Williams. Right now, he is continuous dropping 46s. 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 1, 5, 0 is a few laps.
No, he's
all in 46.
He's definitely got that setup dialed in for tonight's race. Alrighty. F1 Andre hanging in there with a Porsche between the Fords in the front. What is his lap times are averaging there, TJ?
Let's find out. F1 Andre has been running mostly 46s, but now he's getting into the 46s and 48 as we're getting later into his stint. Which would make sense because that Porsche is going to lose a lot of grip for the rest of the
Yep, and you don't want to run that Porsche on low fuel. I've done a couple of seasons with it, and it gets a handful. Okay, Barini still hanging in there for Team Kodiak with his red lights going over the roof. It's actually looking nice at night. Followed by Charles the medic in his BM.
He has been catching up to him. He was about 5 seconds off the time I had checked in. He's gaining a few tenths every lap, it looks like.
Slowly but surely. Nubile obviously moved up to 8th position as well after the incident in the beginning of the race. I think he was down to 14th if I remember correctly, and now all the way up to 8th position. And there's some blue flags here on screen with Nubile.
Captain Slows a couple laps down.
Most probably. Let's quickly. That is correct. He's just let Nubile go through. Thank you very much. I wish you could put the hazards on to say thank you, but unfortunately not tonight. As the
TJ
two
is
Fords.
passing another lap. Not for position.
Is he passing Kudu maybe? Yes, he is.
He is.
Alrighty.
Cuts in very hard.
Yeah, TJ definitely on a little bit of a fighting mood, it seems like. The blue flags will wave all the way until there's a big enough gap between Kudu and TJG. see where the leader is. The leader's got fresh air. Nobody's bothering him at the moment. I'm sure that he is focused. Not too sure if he's having a beer. But with a long event like tonight, you don't really want to drink something to go to the ladies.
He is in that Ford, so American muscle plus a little bit of that. Ain't never been the wrong idea. But in racing, definitely not a good idea.
Nope.
To be clear, this is not encouraging.
To be clear, that is correct. No drinking and driving, people. Alrighty, further down the field. Yeah, you can rather fall out of your rig than fall out of your car. Alrighty, Captain Slow still hanging in there, 11th position. Is he gaining on SPR Brutulika? Jan Buitendag, as we know him here in SA. He hasn't driven the Ferrari for a while. He's been doing his our leagues all in the McLaren. So his teammate decided Ferrari it is. So he's making it work for these league versus league events. Righty, still at the front, Brandon Williams, 31 laps. I'm sure a pit strategy will follow soon. Then we have got Team SAFRL in the beautiful red Ford as well, followed by another SAFRL F1 Andre in his Porsche, and then another, am I right saying another FRL driver, and then eventually we should have the Porsche of Ave Kodiak. Yes, all in 5th position. They still got an hour and 4 minutes to go. Track temperature dropped down to 21 degrees. Track is optimum, so tire wear is definitely playing a massive role at this time of the race.
Barini is starting to feel a little bit of that gas coming sliding out of some of these tires.
Ooh, Dubele going a little bit on the grass, and this Ford is just bouncing everywhere. Hanging, making sure it is stick to the track at least. Right. PJG is catching up to Sergeant Panda. What is going to happen here? Yes, that's exactly, again, you know, there's no blue flags for Sergeant Panda because PJG is 3 laps down. So, you know, is it worth it to fight and make another incident? But is Sergeant Panda just going to let him go? I don't know.
Does Panda even know about the incident? I mean, he's got to see that he's lost or he's gained a lot of time up on 3rd. But does he know why?
Well, I'm hoping his HUD shows him exactly who's behind him. But I mean, even in their lobbies, they should be able to talk and say, listen, guys, this is what's going on. You know, between the teammates, who's watching who on what map. So I'm hoping the communication is there.
I'm hoping so too, but when we had F1 Andre and TJ, they did hold him up a little bit.
But we've got Captain Slow who had a drive-through penalty. I'm not too sure if he has decided to go a little bit, getting penalties, going off track limits. Righty, is DJG going to be pushing Sergeant Panda? because obviously Sergeant Panda still needs to make a pit strategy within the next, I want to say 5 to 7 minutes, you know, 2 or 3 laps, because they definitely need to come in sooner or later. And DJG, who's already 3 laps down but has already done his pit strategy, so I think he's a little bit more sorted on his tires and fuel.
Captain Slow comes through. He's going to go ahead and serve.
Yeah, serve it as quickly as possible. Okay. Further down the field, Charles and Borini is definitely door. Well, they were door to door next to each other down the straight. But Charles putting down the pressure on the Porsche. Alan R versus Kodiak at the moment here for 5th position. And this is the closest battle that I'm looking at the moment. I just hope that TJG is not gonna push too hard there for Sergeant Panda.
Just to clear up, I'm sitting on with Brandon Williams, and I happen to take a look up at his 3 corners. He is running a split time just barely faster than his last lap, which was his fastest lap at a 45.3. Will he up it again? He does up it to a 45.2.
Oh my soul, I think that Ford is running on fumes as it is. Oh, Charles the medic missing his brake marker, going off track. Don't hit the barrier. Oh, he hit the barrier. Oh no, Charles. Okay, he is back on
he's
track.
got a lot of damage though.
Ooh, you need to go to first gear, brother. Okay, let's go. Okay. As the rest of the guys are catching up. Unfortunately, as Brandon Williams makes the pass on him as well, and he was gaining so much on Barini, unfortunately, as we all thinking, you know, brake markers, tires, everything is up to the limit as it is. Okay, let's quickly check here. Sergeant Panda definitely keeping ahead of TJG. Right, where's the leader on the track? He is last sector. Okay, open in front of him. 778. There's a little bit of a battle going on here between Nemesis and the Superlino, the Aston. They are also a couple of laps from each other, but not for position. And then a little bit further up, 185. What is that? 188. Kudu hitting the wall, hitting the barrier. And then we got TJGG just losing it. Obviously trying not to hit Kudu, and or not hitting Sergeant Panda either. Unfortunately, I don't think he would be happy with that. Unfortunately, I don't know if that was his own mistake. I didn't really see any tapping from the other 2 drivers, as Charles the medic is in the pits. You can see the damage on the Ferrari for TJG. That is not looking good. Alrighty, Charles the medic's in F1. Andre is in the pits. He is now going to his little stop. So this is going to be very, very crucial who goes where and what time, where you're going to exit. Righty, Charles the medic has obviously left. Bile has moved up to 7th position. I wonder if these guys are not playing around with the engine maps to, you know, get a little bit more fuel out of their Fords here for 1st and 2nd position.
The first podium pit stop is Andre. He's in the pits right now.
Sergeant Panda is in the last sector of the track. Brandon Williams is on the 1st sector of the track. Not too sure. It says 1 lap, but I don't know.
Oh, it's because he crossed the line. It does that with everyone.
Let's just wait for Sergeant Panda to pass the line and see exactly how big is the difference. Okay.
We should be getting pit stop within the next 5 minutes.
For sure. Running on fumes.
All top 5 now. I don't know how Barini is doing it on that Porsche, but he has got some great throttle control.
I must say the field is spread out nicely all over the track. There we go. Ferrari into the pits. Position number 3. Dilly.
Does Brandon go to the pits this lap? He does.
Okay.
So your leader is now in the pits.
R3 is also in the pits. Brandon Williams are in the pits. Sergeant Panda at the toe of the boot. He still needs to make a pass. I don't know how much fumes he's got left in that Ford. I don't know if there's going to be an undercut. I don't think so. Velocity, most of the team Eleanor already did pit stops. They are getting there. There we go. Sergeant Panda has jumped to the pit as well, as Brandon Williams should be leaving soon. He's at Barini is at the boot on the way to the last sector of the track. He's still got a pit stop to do. Brandon Williams on his way out.
Brandon Williams getting out of the pit stop.
Yep. So I think he secured that position. So let's see. He has got a little bit of traffic behind him and in front of him. Now to get the tires hot as possible while track temperature has dropped to 20 degrees. Still optimum.
This is going to be close. I don't know if Panda's going to get out of the pits or he's going to lose second. Oh, no.
No,
Barini jumps in the pits now too.
I think he has also a little bit on the fumes. But Andre is 27 seconds behind him. So Andre will take back 3rd position. Kubile moving up to 5th position. Well done to all that fighting going through. As Sergeant Panda has gone out the pits, he's got fresh air in front of him and behind him, no pressure. While Brandon
Kubile is going to have to still pit. He definitely does not have enough fuel to go all the way to the...
I think he's going to do a splash and dash, as we call it. Most probably lose. We never know. You never know.
Well, I don't think he's pit, except for the one time when he had that, when he had the damage on the front of his car.
Brandon is catching up to number, what is that? 35, 65, 35, 65. That's a Ferrari. 35. He's catching up to PJG. And so let's hope there's no incidences for the leader at least. But again, for the guys watching on YouTube, thank you very much for staying online, giving us a tweet every now and then or a message. Good to see you guys online. And yeah, more than welcome to chat soon. We've also asked the drivers if you get DC'd or what the situation is to pop in on the chat. And yeah, if not, why not? Say something. Say hi to the family if you want to. Alrighty, F1 Andre, third position, pushing the Porsche. Everybody else has just got enough space. It's just Brandon who is definitely catching up to TJG. And he's definitely got the blue flags. I'm just hoping that he is watching his little what do they call that? FAD display on the left hand side. Talk to me, TJ.
Is that what it's called?
Which one?
The FID or the reverse camera? That's what I always called it. I'm not caught up on technical terms. TJ letting him by this time though. Completely.
Yes, good, great enough space. I'm seeing the word, just the display, the MFD. Yes, the MFD. Okay, Death Queen Tate.
Yeah, I know they sorry, velocity, I know they did it, but I'm not 100% sure if all going to have it. Some of them did pretty early.
But yeah, they all did the pit stop, so it's just Nubile, which we're a little bit worried about, up in 4th position, and he's most probably going to try and do a splash and dash, depending on how big the gap is between him and Dilly. He's 16 seconds behind Nubile, so yeah, not an easy one to say, depending on how much fuel Nubile is going to need up until the end. Now there is 48 minutes left of this race. Righty, let's TJ, your mic is breaking up again as Brandon Williams made another clean pass on the Kodiak Porsche of Barini.
That would put him lapping up into the top 6. So the next driver, he is fine. He's only at the exit of the bus stop. As he goes in. Brandon Williams wanted to put out a domination tonight.
That is how we know Brandon Williams. His teammate for the last race, Mr. Shanahan, yes, the combination is awesome. Both of them got the potential to push as hard as they can for as long as they can. All right, Sergeant Panda just passing the Aston of Lino, and again If I had the hazards, I would have said thank you very much for moving as wide as possible. Righty, further down the field, Kudu. I'm sure he had a little bit of a wake-up call with that little bit fender bender there on the side.
Is this better?
Talk to me.
Is this better?
There we go.
I just joined on my phone. I can watch on the TV.
Okay, well that sounds a lot better.
I will not have any live chat, so if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask too.
No problem. I am checking the YouTube chat on the side as Nemesis is chasing down a Ferrari. Or is there blue flags? I didn't see any blue flags. I don't think this is for position. Doesn't seem like it. That is for 5th position Dealey. So that's definitely not for position. Sergeant Panda all in the clear. Brandon Williams catching up to Nemesis, which is 3 laps down.
Which is right behind, or right in front, or yeah, right behind Billy for 5th. So Brandon is not making this easy for these guys. I don't even know if he couldn't lap anybody. No, Billy coming into the pits for his gas.
I'm hoping he's
This is going to drop him.
Yeah, I hope it's going to be a quick splash and dash. I don't think he's going to need tires, but he's already lost, I think, 2 positions. One. There comes Barini as well. Joel is at the other, as in the last sector of the track. So let's hope he only does a splash and dash. Brandon, well done for Team LNR. Sergeant Panda, another hats off to Team SAFRL. And Andre as well in 3rd position. So Barini is the only guy in the top 5 or 5th position for Team Kodiak so far. Although there is 43 minutes left of this race. Nubile is back on track. Down to 8th
Brandon
position.
Williams has now caught 2 lappers.
And I'm sure the communication is in that lobby. I usually forget to switch on my mic when I start catching the guys and I start talking, and I'm like, Tom, can't you hear me or what? And then I realize my mic is muted. I'm hoping they're not doing the same tonight, as I can see that they have definitely moved to the left or the right of the track. As you can see, the beautiful exhaust in red. No, it is not that Ferrari. Not that Ferrari. Nou, waar is die ander Ferrari?
So right now, look at Brandon Williams in traffic. He had 2 good laps before he got back to the street. And he put a 44.6 second lap out. So he's already back, but you're right back on the pace.
Yeah, For some reason, I cannot see that lap time's on my side. No, doesn't want to let me do anything there. But thanks for that feedback there, TJ.
You're welcome. I'm about to get some more of these Mexicans that are still setting the same laps.
Super Lino back into the pits with the Aston. Captain Slow, 14th position.
Sergeant Panda out back out on track hits his best at a 45.9.
Zach still needs to do his pit stop. He jumped to the pits due to the incident. So he can. I'm not too sure if he's going to make any positions, but he needs to clear that within the next 40 minutes, not to get that penalty. Is Nemesis now catching? No, he's not. He's catching another driver. The gaps are so big now.
Everybody's pretty spaced out. Any battle we have is not poor position.
And this is where the drivers are, well, it has to be respectful. If it's not for position, you know, let him pass when it's safe to do so and just refocus on your own racing. So you don't want to cause an incident for 2 or 3 guys on track. As Charles the medic still hanging in there for 6th position.
Redman's got some open air now, so very curious to see what he can do. Nino has cleared his pit stop coming out. He's already dropped these guys like a bad habit, man. He's just on a different level tonight. So far, lapping all the way up in 4th place.
And as you said, his lap times are just average 145s. Making sure that Ford is working hard. Making another pass. Well, Dilly didn't really make it a lot easier for Brandon to make the pass, but it is what it is.
As you're saying that, I go back to Dilly. He's lost a spot to Nemesis. So Nemesis now, he went wide on the corner, losing a little bit of traction coming off. But he has lost a lot of time since Brandon had passed him.
There's definitely 911. Where are you, Shaw? There's definitely a lot of mingling and mangling going on here at the toe of the track, entering the last sector. A little bit bunched up.
And in between these guys, Medic and R3, there is a lapper, but those two are 6th and 7th. That is a positioned lap. Kodo is in between.
As that will go, Kudu goes wide. Making sure the guys are passing as the next bunch is flashing lights. Team Kodiak, there we go, and another one. Where is Kudu going? Okay.
R3's got to be careful because right behind him is Nobile, and he is another position there.
Yeah, he's already made the pass. Like I said, I'm hoping they at least talking in that lobby.
I hope so too, but I do know that teams are all in different chats, so the only person here that's not hearing them is R3, who's directly in between them.
Yeah.
Medic is losing a little bit of time here, though. Gotta be those Mustangs on those straights. They just get a little bit more power on those faster straights.
Blue flags waving. Our leader is catching up to number 5, which is Captain Slow. Further down the field, this is basically the closest people that is bunched up. BM forward.
Now all three of them can see each other.
Yep.
Those three are all for position. Closest battle we have on track with all of them. It's kind of crazy to watch this because both of them are losing, or Medic is losing time to both of them, but now Revolution right there, or R3 right there, sorry.
Well, definitely gained time. So is Charles the medic. Is that BM gonna last for the next 34 minutes? Need to make it work.
I don't think so. They're just on so much. Nobile better push the pace or he's might lose a chance to get a double here.
Is the sun rising again?
Yes, we're going to have a full 24 hours and 2 hours.
I'm like, it just lights up a little bit on track here. Fantastic. So, track temps at 22 degrees. I think that was the lowest. No, it wasn't. It was at 20, right? A little bit earlier.
We hit 19. It hit 19 for like a couple minutes, and then it went right back up to 20.
Okay, great, because the sun is coming up. And although the track is still optimum, we've still got Brandon still doing the 145s. Doesn't matter what the track temperature is, it seems like.
Curious to see. He had a big lap to see if he dropped it any at all. No, he had that one lap and then just consistent 45s the whole way through.
We got Nubile chasing down Revolution, or R3, making the pass for the bus stop. Ooh, and they do touch a big contact. Oh no! And he spins around again.
R3.
And R3 is getting back
R3.
on track.
He just barely able to miss the barrier right there, but he did clip a little bit of his headlight.
Oh, Nubile hitting the barrier big time. Not a cool move. Through the bus stop.
A lot of these guys making some pretty aggressive passes in the bus stop. 3 or 4 we've seen tonight.
Yes, the reason is why. You know, it just, there's enough straight, guys. And through that whole apex, not the way to do it. but maybe he was a little bit later on the brakes than he maybe expected, or he expected R3 just to back down a bit. But yeah, unfortunately, this stuff happens. Back to the front, 49 laps.
Track,
Say again, TJ.
I was to say, as the track comes up, these lap times should start dropping a little bit more.
Well,
Zach is really pushing this pit stop. He has not gone for it yet. 30 minutes left. 31 minutes left.
That's it. So Brandon Williams has done 49 laps, keeping it clean as possible, going through the traffic, followed by Sergeant Panda, followed by F1 Andre in the Porsche, with Dilly as well. And then we've got the first Kodiak driver in 5th position in the Porsche, followed by Alan R, Charles the Medic, who had a lot of pressure, and obviously he can now breathe for a little while due to the incident that happened behind him, where Revolution is R3 is about 6 seconds behind him. Lubilo going off track again. I think he has got too much damage on his Mustang, trying to nurse it. Is he going to nurse it all the way to the pits? I really hope so. The Brutilica hanging in there with the Ferrari in 9th position. Mr. Buertes or Kudu, 3 laps down. Had a couple of close calls. 11th position, TJG, having his hands full tonight, creating 1 or 2 close incidences, and actually did one right on the front, followed by Nemesis, 12th position. These guys are definitely not fighting for position here between the Ford and the Aston. Zach in 13th position. Yeah, he still needs to do a splash and dash. He's got 29 minutes to go. Captain Slow, 14th
Zach
position.
just hit the wall too.
Oh no.
He's okay. He just grazed it, but he did hit the wall.
I could see a little bit of a dust. There we go. He jumps to the pits to clear that strategy. And then we got Super Lino with the Aston, 15th position, 6 laps down, unfortunately, but he's still hanging in there. He's still on track. Me and TJ is sitting in the crowd. I'm at the bus stop. If you can see me there with a red cap underneath the blue gazebo, I'm not always waving, but I'm checking out these drivers from the side.
Man, I think we might have lost somebody else, did we? Did we not have 18 people in here earlier?
I think we did, including me and you. We did have 18. I think we lost one person, yes, and not too sure exactly who that was, but unfortunately, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see there's only 5 Kodiak people in the Kodiak chat. There's supposed to be.
I think that is about right.
Yeah, there's supposed to be 5 drivers from each league. SAFRL is all intact, and the same with Team Alan R. Everybody is hanging in there. 27 minutes to go after a 2-hour race, as Brandon Williams has dominated the first event for the league versus league. And again, we just want to say thank you to everybody who has joined the racing tonight, as well as on our YouTube channel. Please like and share as much as you can.
Looking at lap times here, they have significantly dropped off. but also, oh, well, that's TJ, so that makes sense. He's also got a 45.8 as his best lap. Some of these guys are still inconsistently with their lap times, but you can really start seeing some drop off from the top guys. Might be a little bit of tiredness, how they're feeling on track. Because whether you realize it or not, turning these wheels is not as easy as it looks.
Exactly. Especially after a 2-hour stint like we are doing as it is.
Yeah. Exhaustion hits in very quickly. This is going to be like the longest 25 minutes of their lives if any of them are starting to feel it.
A good gym session.
But one person who's not feeling it, Brandon Williams out front. Just lap after lap.
He's gonna down whatever he's got to drink at home.
After a drive like this, definitely deserved.
Charles the medic has definitely got 2 Fords behind him, and I don't know exactly. Let me check. It's not Nubile. It's not. There we go. It's Captain Slow. Captain Slow and Zach fighting for position, and they are catching up to Charles, which is in 6th position. So let's hope this is going to be a clean situation, as the 2 Fords are pushing very hard.
You can tell that Medic is coming out of these corners, not having enough speed coming out of them. That's where they're doing a lot of the catching from the Fords. Okay. Tries to go for around the outside from Zach. Right on top of him, goes for the inside. Makes it past. Medic lets him by. Now can Slow get it fast enough to keep that pace with him?
He's going to make the pass before the bus stop, I think. The Ford has got the legs. I'm just hoping that's not going to create an incident, because it's not for position.
Oh, didn't. Decided to wait.
But now he's losing time towards Captain Slow, and Zach has definitely created a big enough gap, while Captain Slow is behind Charles the medic. Oh.
Driving a very wide car right now. Great defense though.
Ooh.
Oh, it's got Slow.
Had a little bit of a slip there on the exit.
This is Revolution behind them, and that's also for position. So defending might be slowing down Medic enough to let Revolution come up.
You can also see some battle scars on Revolution. But I think the main fight was between Captain Slow and Zach, which obviously Star the medic has done his medical work here between the two. Righty, let's jump to the front. Brandon still hanging in there.
And Andre is coming up onto TJ again, trying to lap him again. I'll keep my eyes on this for a minute.
Here we go.
Oh no, he just lets him by this time.
Right way to do it. Alright, is the pass going to be going on through here from Charles the Medic and Captain Slow? There we go. The Ford has gone through. But now R3 has also gained a lot of time. 21 minutes left of this race. Track temperature 25 at the moment. Charles now really needs to have that BM as wide as possible, for as long as possible.
Am I seeing things, or did you also see stuff on the track there? In that corner?
A little bit of dirt, a little bit of tire.
No, it was like a whole banner.
I didn't see the banner. We'll just check the next lap.
F1 Andre is right beside it. Yeah, there's a banner on the inside right before that right-hander uphill on my screen at least. I don't know if it comes through on yours. But it's also on the outside going up that right-hander.
I think somebody took out all the banners on the side. As R3 is catching up to Charles the Medic. Ooh, R3 going wide in corner 1.
Down to the last 20 minutes of this race. It's definitely going to come down to who wants this position more.
Kudu is in the pits, not too sure exactly what happened there. Oh, I can see a lot of damage on his BMW, and that's probably why all the banners are lying all over in that section of the track. I'm now looking more on the side then. No, there's a couple of banners flat there.
To keep our eye on the gap for fourth, because it's coming down closer and closer now.
0.3. Yep.
Marini looking like he's bringing it in the heat a lot late still. R3 back on Medic's rear end coming through last few corners.
No.
They also have to be careful because Panda, second place, is right behind them.
It looks like R3 is just backing off a little bit for Banner to make the move. No, there's definitely a bigger gap now between Charles and R3. 1.4 seconds.
Looks like he went a little wide right before the exit of the last corner. Not able to get the power to the ground, maybe.
This is the only battle going on. I don't want to give everybody some screen time, but yeah. Zach a whole 8 seconds in front of Captain. Kudu is back on track. BMW all fixed up. Nemesis is hanging
Better
in.
keep up that pace, though. Because Zach is right behind him, 11 seconds. He's already on his descent, so he's going to be in the zone compared to Kudu, who just came out of the pits.
Mm-hmm. PJG moving all the way up to 9th position. Gap between him and Brutilica, 3 laps.
Speaking of him, he has had a very solid race this today. He has not been on screen much, but he has definitely put in a very solid drive today.
We've got R3 back to down to 6 seconds, or 600 of a second behind Charles the medic. So this can still be a good fight for the next 16 minutes. Yeah, not just close, but not close enough.
I'll tell you what, Brandon has now got his sights on third as he exits the final corner. Andre will be going into the first corner. But now he can see him. He has brought it up to him so fast. I want to see him get this. I'd be impressed. Not the whole field. I don't think he's going to get panned. But there's still a chance he can get Andre. R3 lets Panda go by finally.
Did R3 not just make a mistake?
I couldn't tell it. He went very wide.
And there is in the wall. Hit the grass. Unfortunately, bouncing back on track. Oh.
He has plenty of time to pit if he wants to, though.
Oh, I think he's going to nurse it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So that puts definitely Charles has again got some less pressure.
He has not left the pressure off of slow here, though. He has kept slow right in his sights, just using him as a guide through the track. Sometimes you need that when you get late in the stint. You just can't get the flow. You just take somebody else's and try to follow it.
That's it. But at least they're not fighting for position.
That is very much true.
So they just need to keep their noses clean for the next 14 minutes. Stick to the line. But Brutilica, like you said, he's just been averaging there, carrying on, no incidences, no nothing.
I have not seen his laps. Let's pull up his laps, see what he's got. Consistent 48s, 49s. After his pit stop, he does drop it to a 47.2 and matches it 6 laps later. Like, exactly.
Sure. Can be done. Righty, so Sergeant Panda is throwing lights for Charles. Get the pass, because there we go. Blue flags all around. Everybody ditches out of the way. That is how it's done. Make space when it is safe to do so.
Charles, I'm going to get that mixed up all the time. Medic here takes the advantage as well to get a slow on the inside, or on the outside.
And I think Slow is going to just hang on there and stay in that the slipstream of Charles all the time. So yeah, if not, why not?
TJ and Nobile in between third and first here. They're doing a good battle. I do not think this is pole position. So 9th and 10th going at it right now, right in between third and first.
DJ not making it easy. Very defensive.
Left him plenty of room though. But DJ learned from his mistakes earlier.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for it.
Me too. And then I just see the brake lights. So I'm like, oh. All right. Has the slipstream worked for him? Is the Ford got the legs?
Right side.
Door to door. No. Undercut. Close. Slipstream again.
Oh, going towards the end.
There we go. Door to door action.
Side by side.
Oh, well done. Now
But here's
to
the
the
chance. Can TJ get the repass? He's right down the straight.
for the bus stop. As we know, that has been the incidence of the night. No, going clean. Well done, guys. This is why we are sim racing. Respect on track.
This is going to be good. Crazy to see. We thought we were going to see these two battle for first, but here they are for a lap. Is TJ going to let them by quick? Easy. He does.
I wonder what fuel did Brandon Williams throw in that Ford.
I have no idea, but whatever it is, we should bring him in here and ask. Because holy crap. "10 minutes marker, it's hit." These guys are on the final stints of this stint, I guess.
Track temperature jumped all the way up to 33 degrees again. Oh man.
Only 28 outside though. The sun is blaring this morning.
And 1-1. Shoal hanging in there.
Waves gets the pass that right before the bus stop chicane. So now he sets his sights on third place, right in front of him. He is in first though, so this is just for laughing, and all this is bragging rights.
He's got pedal to the metal.
Pedal has been welded to the metal, apparently. We take a look back down the field. See if there's any battles going on.
Not what I can see as it is.
The only one is 9th and 10th right now.
Yeah, DJ Nubile. Gap is a second.
I'm just saying, pick the Ford seemed like the best pick tonight for passing. As long as you've got the pace, there's not many people going to be able to pass you down the straightaways. Everyone's spread out so perfectly tonight.
In 6
I say
minutes.
tonight, but I really mean
Yeah, you guys got day. We've got 10:30 p.m. on this side.
Holy
So
craps.
yeah, it's
It is
awful.
what, dude? 3:30.
Righty, let's see how the rest is going. The rest of the field is
Well,
spread
we
out
have
in.
a flag.
He's at all.
Kodo has hit the wall. Kodo looks like he came out of that corner again and slipped out a little bit,
Oh no,
hitting it.
a lot of damage on the nose. Is he gonna
Does he
miss it?
stay in?
He's staying out for the next, call it 5 minutes. Captain Slow behind him, but yeah, if he needs to pass, he needs to pass.
That's slow. That is for position too. So is any of that damage going to affect his top end speed? Because if so, this Mustang is going to show it right here.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Whoa!
look like it. Well, now we go.
Very early on the brakes though.
I think Kudu is just hanging on to that BM up until the end,
He's got
going
to have some understeer.
for sure. Now the Ford is going to make a pass soon. Most probably in the next lap. Gaining slowly but surely. I think Captain Slow just reading his lines. Four minutes left. Kudu going wide.
Just right behind them, a little couple corners behind those guys. Brandon has caught third. 4 minutes to go.
Unbelievable driving. Is Captain Slow gonna make the move on Kudu now? Definitely got a quick behind the slipstreams. Is he side by side? They are side by side going towards the bus stop. And the Ford goes through. Bouncy, bouncy. But Kudu just make sure that BMW sticks it all the way around. 3 minutes to go. Ready, let's jump back to the leader, Brandon Williams.
Just made that pass into the bus stop. On a different level tonight.
Me and my buttons again. I want to be online. Wrong button. That's on Zach. There we go. On the leader, Brandon Williams.
Looking at lap times a little bit for a couple of our top guys, Andre has all 3 sector fast laps over all of these guys, but not the total lap, each one of them on different laps. Or his, I'm sorry, that was personal best though, my bad.
We're going to stick here to Brandon Williams cockpit view through Watkins Glen. as he is catching a beautiful red Ford in front of him. Was that a Porsche? No, that is a Ford of R3. And then a great thank you for TJ joining here in the commentary tonight, or in the afternoon there by you. But
yeah, it is.
and to all our drivers and all the organization going towards this league versus league, and time that's spent by the drivers to get the practice in. The seat time is important, as Brandon, he's probably going to do another lap.
This is the closest pack of riders we've seen in a while. Even though I'm pretty sure all of these guys are being lapped here. Or are lappers.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Last lap.
Final lap here.
As we are still on board with Brandon. He's just flying through the traffic. Catching up to Charles the medic.
Making a pass on Kodo there.
Oh, was it Kudu? Okay. I just saw the BM in gold and I thought that was Charles the medic. My bad. Catching up to Mr. Slow, yeah? This, I would like to know what fuel he put in this thing.
I mean, he only made one stop, so at least full fuel for one of them.
He had to fill up start and pit strategy, and most probably change engine map. But it's working for him, so well done. Let's jump. No. Back on. There goes the Aston.
Low almost pops out there, and they're behind Brandon coming out of that last corner.
There we go, and there is our first winner of League versus League. Brandon Williams going over the line.
Leader has finished the race.
While Sergeant Panda in second position is still actually just entering the second section of the track right now. Further down the track, Andre's gone over the line. He's got third position, followed by Dilly, followed by Barini in fifth position, hanging well. That Porsche has actually been very well tonight. Joel, sixth position. He is sector 2 of the track. R3 as the guys are doing donuts here. Oh man alive.
Deserved on that one.
Let me jump here to the loading screen while I am going to try and save the replay. Come on. But again, thanks a lot for everybody that is joining us.
Once we get the official laps here, let everybody know what positions everybody was in.
Death Queen, thank you a lot. Thanks a lot for sticking to our YouTube channel for the last 2 hours and a couple of minutes, as we are waiting for everybody just to finish up.
A lot of new things, but you know, we got that stuff done.
Some guys
All those issues.
doing some donuts, funny stuff here. Jumping to the pits. I'm just waiting for the recap so that I can save the replay and the highlights at least. And again, thanks a lot to Alan R, Team Kodiak and Team SAFRL for joining tonight.
Trying to get Brandon in here before we hopped out of here. See where that's going to come. Well, there he is. Speaking of,
There we go. That's the final. Well done, Brandon.
great drive.
Let me quickly snap a picture here, and hopefully we can get the highlights saved. Brandon, we would like to know what fuel did you put in that vehicle?
I can't say, mate. I can't say.
Oh.
Can't get in trouble.
What a wonderful drive! All the way to third, you have lapped. Like, just take us through what was going on through there. Did you know?
First of all,
did you know what happened behind you?
I saw TJ. I don't know what happened. I think he lost it at the exit of bus stop. Assuming he just unsettled the car and then spun into the barriers or something like that. But yeah, it was actually a very interesting race with him. I think we went different on our tires, where my tires were overheating when it was sunny and then perfect at night. So I think we might have gone opposite on that, and it made for a very interesting first little stint. But yeah, after that, after he crashed, it just took off a bit of pleasure and pressure. So yeah, just had to bring it home.
Well, congrats on a wonderful drive.
Thank you. And it goes without saying, thanks very much for organizing this race and with putting it all together in the stream, boys. It's much appreciated.
Brandon, no, thank you for racing so good, and that's the reason why we are streaming it and commentating on it. So definitely we're gonna see you on the next one. I see we've also got F1 Andre here in the chat.
How's it? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, we can. Wonderful drive. Great pit strategy to get you up in the third.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the Porsche, so yeah, but it was a lot of fun. Enjoyed the race, enjoyed the night race as well. Something different, it's something you don't do every day. But yeah, it was enjoyable, and thanks so much for everyone who organized it as well.
Andre, well done on that. We've got Zach in here, I see as well, that also wants to say hello.
Oh, I just wanted to congratulate Andre. We had a great battle early on before I was taken out by a lap car. So, great job, Andre.
Hey, thanks, man. Great battles.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
Can you take us through that? What all happened? We only caught the tail end of it.
TJ was the driver in a Ferrari, and he I think he was a lap down. He crashed early in the race, and then he got in front of Andre, who was behind me, and then I let him by because he was pretty fast, and he was one of the lead cars early in the race. And then we got on the front straight, and he kind of like blocked me into the last corner before the first straight. And then he was like, we went down the back straight into the bus stop, and he was swerving, and he went to the right. I stayed left. He's got the blue flags, and before I even turned into the bus stop, he tapped my rear quarter and sent me straight into those fixed barricades at the bus stop. Complete ruined my car. 5.5 minute reset. So
That's the part.
we, you know, blue flags are there. I mean, obviously, if you're faster and the guy lets you by, that's great. And I was trying to let him by and let him, you know, at least just run away if he was faster. But he started playing games with me, which is weird. And I mean, just totally destroyed my car out of third place. So a lap car wrecking a podium car at 21 laps in is like, to me, is insanity. Like, let the guy go. But yeah,
It wasn't
so
only you. I did catch him doing it to Andre just a little bit.
yeah, well, you know, I lost 9 positions, so he should lose 9 positions. That's the way I see it. Like, I mean, a lap car taking out a podium car, like that's just bad driving. There's no excuse for that. We all work harder than that. None of us intend to do that. Nobody else did that but that guy.
Yeah.
He's the only one. So
Yep.
I do think that's something we'll have to let the stewards account for and see what they say about it.
Definitely they're going to be looking
we're
into
going to
that.
run a complaint. We'll run a formal complaint on that. But yeah, it's very unfortunate because we were having a fantastic race, Andre and I, and oh gosh, I forget his name, but the guy in second. We were just having a great battle. It was super fun. So very disappointing.
Well,
But
Zach,
thank you to everyone. Thank you for putting it on. This was a wonderful event for sure.
thanks a lot,
See
Zach.
you next week, and hopefully you get
Definitely.
a better finish. And I
Hey, we're always
believe
going to keep trying. Next week will be my teammate, but yeah, very excited for it. So thanks again, guys.
Thank you for driving and keeping pace there, Zach. I see we've also got Mr. Panda in the lobby as well.
Yeah, how's it, gents?
Take us through your race.
wonderful, Jim.
Yeah, not much to say. Was a lonely one, I guess. Sitting in third and then second. I'm very lucky to obviously finish second with all the crashes and stuff happening in front and at the back. Yeah, just try to be consistent.
One thing I did notice throughout the race, every single time you kept it perfect, but every single
Yeah,
time somebody came up there, you got pretty lucky on somebody making a mistake or sideswiping or getting sideswiped or something like that. But we see that you were pretty lonely, but it wasn't fully your fault.
yeah.
You was running a
Like I said,
great
I just try to keep it clean, keep it consistent, and obviously not make any mistakes. I knew going into the evening, your breaking points and stuff like that change a lot. So yeah, just try to be consistent and not make any mistakes, and let the guys around me make them.
consistency has won a lot of races.
Sergeant Panda, how was your pit strategy worked out in your fuel and your tires?
Yeah, I think it was pretty straightforward. I think Boston's was full fuel with the Mustang. Unfortunately, I've got a heavy foot, so I've got to make it full, and then obviously just change tires. I think I extended a bit, but yeah, just new tires, full, and just kept on going.
Fantastic.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, gents. It was a lovely race, and yeah, thanks for hosting it.
No, thank you for keeping it on track and sticking it out with us here from our side. I didn't see anybody wave fast there at the bus stop, but I'm hoping for the next track somebody will at least wave to us.
We'll stop and throw donuts. That's the best we can do.
That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear.
Mandatory pit wave.
Yeah. Alrighty, Captain Slow.
Before you get
Yes,
started,
sir.
I'm actually gonna have to pop out of here. I've got to go make a run real quick.
No problem,
Great
TJ.
racing. See y'all next time.
Thanks a lot,
Have a
TJ.
good one.
Chat soon.
Yep.
Captain
You
Slow,
were saying, yeah, Rudy.
what a race.
Yeah, I had a very, very interesting start to the race. I obviously had to restart my console, quite literally, in the starting grid. And in doing that, I completely forgot about my setup, my fuel, any of my, I don't even want to call it pre-preparations or race preparations. None of that was done purely because I got distracted. Yeah. Before the race even started, I went a lap down. So, but that was fun. That was fun. I had fun. The guys that I raced with had fun. Everybody had fun. That's. I think that's the big thing. Is just enjoying yourself while doing this.
Yeah, we did have one or two
That's what it's all
incidences, but it's all about. Correct, yes.
Well, you know what? Incidents happen. I get people get upset about it. I mean, I had two guys complain in my ears the whole time about two different incidents. And I just kept on telling them, guys, there's a long race left. Long race, long race, long race. And they just, yeah, I don't know. But it is what it is. It's racing, man. It's racing. People need to understand racing is rubbing or rubbing is racing. Sometimes it happens that things go your way, and other times it goes the opposite side.
That is correct. I see we've got Tim Borini also here in the chat. Anything from your side, sir?
Well, I just wanted to say that personally, from my side, it was a great race. Finished in the top five, and everything about the race was just great. Good pace, perfect pit stop. Didn't run into any lap cars, so yeah, I think I got the best result I could get.
Fantastic. I'm hoping your teammate is going to do exactly the same in the next race.
I mean, as far as I know, we have pretty similar lap times, so I'm hoping he's gonna do great results the next race. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot for joining us here on the commentary as well. And then if anybody else wants to shout out to family and friends, please do that right now.
I would.
Thanks, Brandon.
I'd like to make a shout out to my lovely lady Nwanda. She sat with me this whole time during the race, which is something I truly appreciate and doesn't go unnoticed. And obviously for sitting at the wheel for the last 3 hours. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Shout out. Love you.
Fantastic family sport at home. Alrighty, anybody else? Everybody happy? I want to say thank you for organizing this big event and looking forward to the next two races, and hopefully we have got a little bit more coming up, maybe planned for the new year as well, 2027. Captain Slow, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think the next couple of events is going to be, the heat or the intensity is just going to be dialed to like 100%. I, for one, I speak for myself. I'm glad that the Kodiak hosted event is now over and done with, because I was like, up until 5 minutes before the race, I was still pulling out of here, and I can, when you feel you're going grey from stress, that's kind of what I had to go through and endure. So, good luck to Andre and Andre from LNR as well. Yeah, it's quite something. Look, it's fun. It's fun. It's just everything needs to work together and everything needs to work right in order for everybody to enjoy it. And I just think there's a couple of things that I need to iron out on my side, and yeah, things will run far better in with the next event. Let me put it to you like that.
And that is how we learn, definitely, Captain Slow. And then while I've got you here, obviously LNR is hosting a King of the Hill SA style at Nords on the 25th of July, and we would really like you guys to come and join as well in the fun, like tonight. And yeah, just going balls to the walls, pedal to the metal, and enjoying that 8-minute what was it, 8 minutes and 20 seconds per lap, you know, at Nords. So we definitely want to see you guys joining the open event there. Please invite everybody.
That's perfect. Yeah, no, definitely. I've kind of had a chat with a couple of guys. I'm looking to field 5 cars minimum from the Kodiak side. It's just schedules that we need to sort out. You know, the timeline between you guys and you guys in South Africa and us here in the States. You know, it sometimes get a bit dodgy, especially when you're working on Saturdays.
Yes.
But heck, it is what it is. It is what it is. We will buy, even if it's just me and myself driving by myself from Kodiak, then that's what it's going to be. But race will race. It's as easy as that.
Captain Slow, thank you very much for that, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the guys. I think we're going to call it a night. We had awesome time. We had awesome commentating. We had a lot of people on the YouTube chat as well, so thanks a lot for everybody that has been tuning in. Again, do apologize for the little bit of a no car music or car sounds coming through from that, but at least that pulled through as well. Little things make big changes, so hopefully the next one is all in order.
Perfect. Rudy, if I may, I just want to thank everybody involved again. You know, you guys doing the commentating, Andre with his crew arranging everything from his side, Andre from LNR, Nemesis who helped. Guys, it's a group effort, and from my side, Kodiak side, just want to thank everyone again, and you know, we need to do this more often. That's how I feel about it.
Definitely we do.
Thank you.
Fantastic.